What is Clubhouse and why do you need to join if you can? Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Before jumping any further into today's video, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are trying to reach 6K by the end of March. That is the next goal for this channel. I post new videos 3 times a week, so there's always new content to binge. I wanted to make this video today because something tells me we are about to hear a lot more about this app, and so I wanted to jump on, film a video, tell you guys a little bit about it, and hopefully that way I can give you guys some insight on what I think is going to be the next huge app to just completely blow up. It's already gained quite a little bit of traction already, so today we're going to be talking about the app Clubhouse, what it is, why you should join if you can join, how you can join, and just kind of everything revolving around the app. So Clubhouse is essentially a audio-only networking site, which I know sounds a little weird. I was kind of confused when I first became a member of the app, but I'm telling you, I am completely obsessed now, and I literally listen in every single day for multiple hours. This app has definitely gained quite a bit of attention as of recently because the roster as far as who is a member of the app so far includes a ton of CEOs, major social media stars and influencers, and really top tier business executives. So I'm gonna actually open up the app and show you guys kind of how it works, because like I said, at the moment it is not open to everybody, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But first, let's do a deep dive into the app's actual interface and how it looks. Okay, so when you open the app, you are taken to this kind of home page, and there are a ton of different rooms where people are hosting and holding discussions. These rooms basically range in a ton of various sizes. There are some mega rooms where there are thousands of people listening in, and then there are some smaller ones where you have more of a niche audience. So let's say I was interested in listening in on a room, for example, let's use this one, plant-based basics. I'm just gonna click on it, and basically then you're taken into this Clubhouse conversation room. So the people who are up on the main stage are the only ones who can talk and use their mic feature, but everybody else that you see here are simply people just listening in on the conversation. Now if I had a question, I could raise my hand and ask to be brought up onto the main stage and ask a question to the moderators and the main speakers, or I can just hang back in the audience and listen in on the conversation. When you create your Clubhouse profile, I'll just click on mine, you can basically fill your bio with literally as much about yourself as you want, which is one of my biggest tips if you're able to become a member on the app. Definitely put every single thing about yourself in your bio. Everything that has to do with your career, who you are, why you're on the app, who you want to network with. You can also link your Twitter and your Instagram directly to your Clubhouse bio. So if somebody is interested in learning more about you, they can simply click on the Instagram icon and you're taken directly to my profile. Now, why would somebody want to join this app, and why is it so important to get in on this app ASAP if you can and be one of the first members? Or I guess one of the first main batches of members, because there are definitely already quite a few people on the app, but it's definitely still in its beginning stages, and so I think now is the time to become a member. This app, hands down, has been the most incredible networking site that I have ever used. It is better than any app I've ever seen. It's better than LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. It is just so easy to connect with people in your career field or with similar interests and passions. People are so incredibly supportive on this app, which is something that I really love. I feel like it's a very positive, safe community, which is why I'm hoping that as it continues to grow, it stays the same. I have connected with multiple smaller influencers, micro-influencers, even some with an incredibly large following who we just really hit it off and decided to follow each other. I've only been on the app for about 2 weeks now, and I'm really close to already hitting 100 followers. Not that followers is necessarily the name of the game, but it is really impressive. Basically, it's just very easy to build your network. And as far as these audio rooms and conversations, they are incredible. The knowledge that I've gained and the things that I have learned are so invaluable for me. I like to stick to a lot of rooms about social media tips, freelancers, growing your brand, scaling your brand. I've participated in a ton of different rooms, and I've been able to talk to some really incredible content creators who I've looked up to for years and literally have millions of subscribers. There's also a ton of different groups that you can follow, and not just individual rooms or individual people. If you have a specific interest, so for me, you guys know I love beauty and lifestyle content. I followed this beauty and lifestyle group. I also follow one called Calling All Content Creators. I also follow one about podcasting. As I've become more comfortable on the app and as I've gotten used to asking questions and being on the main stages, I actually decided to host my first big room last night, and you guys, it was literally such a success. I had very low expectations for hosting my first room, also because I don't have a ton of followers yet. But what's really cool about Clubhouse is it's really easy to see what rooms are happening like at the current moment. So you can see every single room that's happening at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and so on. There's a really easy way to organize it. And so because a ton of people saw that my room had like just started, I had over 75 people join. I created a room for like lifestyle content creators to just kind of like meet and greet and get to know each other. It was such a positive space, and then a ton of them actually requested that I make it a weekly thing. So I think I'm actually gonna host this room every single week. So basically, if you're somebody who loves networking, meeting people in your field, just talking to people and making new relationships, I think this app is just so incredible. And as far as networking goes, it's just a great place to meet people who maybe on other apps aren't as accessible because they have such a huge following. Because right now on Clubhouse, because it's still like such a startup and it's still so new, people on Instagram who might have millions of followers only have hundreds right now on Clubhouse. So if you've ever wanted to ask them a question or you've wanted to kind of form a relationship, it's a lot easier. For the micro influencers and smaller creators like myself, I really think that this is a game changer as far as like getting new tips and having people like suggest things as far as what could make your like content and your platforms better. There's just an opportunity for so much growth and to learn so many things, which is why I really think this app is kind of gonna be the big one of 2021. Now the catch, how do you become a member? So at the moment, and I don't know if this is gonna be forever because obviously I'm not one of the app developers, I've heard that the app is still in somewhat of like beta, so this might change, but for the time being the app is invite only and it is only for iPhone users. I was able to get an invite from a friend of mine who had joined the club a few days before, so Julie, if you're watching this, thank you so much. She's actually a friend of mine and somebody that I do weekly like social media consultations with. I help like strategize and talk about like her different social media platforms that she's trying to grow on, and because we both think that this is like such an app of the future, she was kind enough to give me her invite. If you do not have somebody who can give you an invite to the app, for now you can actually create and reserve a username. So once the app becomes open to the general public, or if you're ever able to snag an invite, your username will automatically be reserved. That way nobody can like take your name. And because I think this app is going to blow up this year, I encourage every single person to do that. I believe initially everybody starts off with 2 invites when you join Clubhouse, but as you start like listening in on more rooms, asking questions and going up onto the stage and hosting more rooms, you get more invites the longer you're on the app. At least that's what I've heard, and that's what I've also experienced. The first time I was up on the main stage to ask a few questions in a room, after I left, I saw that I had an additional invite added into my account. Besides my YouTube channel, of course, I've truly not been this passionate about a social media app in a really, really long time, and I truly do mean it when I say that I think it's a game changer. If you're already on Clubhouse and you do want to follow me, my username is just @RubyLocknar. It's the same as my Instagram and my Twitter. Be sure to follow me so that we can connect, and also so that you get notifications every single time I decide to host a room. Let me know what your thoughts are on Clubhouse. Are you a member? Are you still trying to get into the app? If you're a member, what do you think? Have you been spending a ton of time on Clubhouse? I know that for me, I've literally been listening to various different rooms for multiple hours every single day ever since I joined. Oh, and the great thing about the app, I will say, is because it's audio only, you can kind of like do other things while you're listening in on rooms. So if I'm listening to a Clubhouse room, I can still be on Instagram answering emails, editing a YouTube video. It's really great for kind of like multitasking, but still absorbing a ton of information and getting a lot of value out of this app. That's what I love. It's not just mindless scrolling, it is filled with so much value and just new information. It's a very educational platform as well as a like networking and just like fun platform. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a little bit different, but I have done like a few tech videos here on my channel talking about just like different tech products and also like apps and social media and all that stuff. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also click that subscribe button. Like I said, we are trying to reach 6K by the end of March. That is the next subscriber goal for this channel. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social media accounts, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, now Clubhouse. Subscribe to my podcast, check out my Amazon shop. I love you guys so much. I hope that you all are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Okay? Bye everybody.